Okay, hello everyone once again. This is a Tap Tap Kaboom Studio Armstrong vlog episode kind of a thing where we're speaking about remote working with me, Rich Armstrong, and my wife, Chantelle Armstrong, co-hosts on this amazing show.
So on these vlogs, we're going to
Vlog?
on these vlogs.
V. It's got a V.
On these vlogs, we're going to be talking about our experience of working together from home and some tips and tricks to help you through this time where home is merging with work, is merging with school, is merging with social life, and there's not really the normal routines of life and the normal busyness that happens in our lives. Things are a bit more simple at the moment.
Well, I think for some people like us, we're like, wow, life is just at home. We don't have any kids, so we get an opportunity to either watch Netflix for an entire week or work crazily for an entire week. But the thing is, we still don't have these anchors that used to keep us in routine in a typical week. Seriously, is it a fun day today or Muse Day or third, I don't know, what day is it? It's all of these days just start mixing together. It's what is today? Today, I think it is Friday. But yeah, every single day just feels like the same kind of a day.
Yeah, so that kind of leads us on to what this episode is about.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to tell us?
So we're trying to figure out how to best balance relaxing and being productive. I mean, there's this chance that you could just feel really slobbish and you could just, watch Netflix for an entire week. Or you could sleep in, you could just, dress in your pajamas the whole time. And maybe that's what you need and that's totally cool. But I know that I feel really good once I've done a bunch of stuff. Once I've checked a couple of things off my to-do list. But on the flip side, I know that I can just work crazily and I can just get into do, go mode and I have no time for relaxation, which is kind of weird because we're at home and we don't need to go out at all, and I know that you guys don't either. So how do we balance those two things?
Well, we've got a couple of tips of things that we think are a good idea for you to do maybe in this week. And so we'll go through some of our tips. So one of the things that we suggest that you could do is learn something new. So what would you suggest you could learn?
So I'm a big fan of Skillshare. I also have my own teaching platform where people can learn how to code. They can learn how to do things that are actually relaxing, like how to animate on their iPad, how to draw on their iPad, how to doodle, things like that. On Skillshare, you can learn a bunch of different skills. There are even classes on how to learn things really quick, like how to learn how to, do a kickflip on a skateboard, for example, how to cut a chicken, how to code, how to animate, how to edit film, how to do audio, how to build a brand, how to build a business. So I would highly recommend doing something like that. It's not a lot of money. You can take as many classes as you like. And yeah, I find doing something like that both relaxing and, hey, I get to learn something. But I'm a learner. But maybe you're somebody who wants to learn a musical instrument. So piano, guitar, things like that. I know that my sister's learning how to do a headstand. And yeah, she's getting really good at it. I also have friends who can do crazy stuff with their body. It's like yoga, but for gym. So they can just balance on their hands and do all kinds of stuff, and they have ripped muscles. And I think, in a month, if you're at home, you could do a lot of this kind of stuff. So that's what kind of appeals to me. What appeals to you?
Well, at the moment, I am learning how to code, or I've started a course on how to code. You would think I would know more already because of editing classes that Richard's made, but it's very handy having him in the room to help me. And also something that I really enjoyed learning about is healthy eating and how my body works and what it needs. So those are things that I really enjoy learning, and something that we do together to learn in our routine is that at lunchtime we often just watch something educational.
Yeah.
So some sort of series that teaches us something, or YouTube videos or TED Talks or something like that we can learn something about someone or something.
Yeah.
And we find that putting that into our routine makes it much more likely that we're going to actually do it.
Mm-hmm. And I think that, when you talk about healthy eating and stuff like that, like it makes a big difference when you're, whether you're working at home or not. But I think there's a tendency to, when we're at home the whole time, to get quite lazy in terms of what we do exercise-wise, eating-wise. And I think that's another great thing that you can do with your time, is to prioritize just a little bit in terms of eating right, doing some kind of exercise, whether you can go outdoors for a run, for a walk, or you can do some push-ups, sit-ups, 7-minute workout kind of stuff inside. I think adding that to your agenda, your weekly routine, it's a really good idea.
Yeah, so we'll put some links of the things that we've been talking about, some things that we found interesting into the description of the video so that you guys can access it. And then something else that we would suggest that you do is look around your house and see, is there something in my house that I can do and be productive with? Maybe it's what I did yesterday, was learned how to repot my pot plants, and all the ones that were looking a little bit sad and struggling, I repotted them. I've either killed them or I've given them another chance. We'll see, but I learned something new. And so you could look around your house and be like, is there some furniture that I wanted to finish off better? Is there something I wanted to make, some art or curtains or something for my house that I wanted to make? Like, now's your time to prioritize that. Yeah. Is there something that you've done before in your house?
Yeah, I wouldn't say necessarily in my house. Oh, yeah, there is. I mean, we've made a bunch of furniture. It's amazing. I love DIY stuff. I'm not very good at it, but, getting my hands dirty, using my hands is really cool. So I love doing that. And we've got plans in May to maybe make ourselves a new headboard, order in some wood, get that going. But I also know that using the time to declutter is amazing. So spring cleaning, great. Do that. I'm not a big fan of that, but it feels good to focus on your space, make it livable, workable, just make it feel like home, feel like a place that you want to be.
And can that include your digital space?
Yes. So digital decluttering for me is amazing. I have a couple of different inboxes, and to get to inbox 0 is amazing. So I'd love to do that. Just spend some time going through my downloads folder, my stuff folder, my stuff inside the stuff folder. It's just full of stuff that I download and I want to look at. And it's just really good to clear your mind, clear your desktop, clear your downloads folder, clear your emails. Have a look at all those photos on your phone, like the ones of books that you've snapped, the ones that, you took, you're like, what is this? Just delete those. And also have a good look at a couple of holidays that you've taken, or the photos from holidays that you've taken, and be like, yeah, that was cool, that was amazing. Because what we do is we just store a bunch of stuff and we just carry on living. But man, there's so much to be grateful for, so much to look back on and, just go, wow, that was really cool, that was awesome.
Yeah. So as a workaholic, or someone who's never bored, what are some things that you would suggest are good ideas for relaxing and planning in relaxing time?
So what I've actually started doing recently is playing a bit of online games with my brother-in-law. So in Dutch, he's called mijn zwager. I hope I'm saying that right. But we played a bit of StarCraft. It's not his best game, but I think it's pretty fun. And so he'll come around, once a week maybe. We'll play some StarCraft. And I think after this week, I'll have some more time to just spend some time relaxing. So games, whether they're online, whether they're board games, those things are really, really good. I also think playing some kind of instrument or doodling, that kind of stuff is really good. Plus reading. And then what I really, really want to do is spend some more time connecting with people, scheduling in some Zoom calls, Hangout calls. I know some of you are like, I do not want to see anybody else on a screen. I'm sick and tired of that. Whereas I haven't had that much time with people socially. I've been doing a lot of work over screen kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, and there's other things like meditation apps that are really helpful to get you to relax and help you to turn off your brain and just focus on something simple, train your brain how to do that. And exercise is also a really good thing to help you relax.
Yeah, I think the meditation thing, we've downloaded this app called Balance, which is a meditation app, and it's not like super weird or whatever, it's just like focuses your mind on your breathing, teaches you how to like scan your body to see like sensations and a couple other things. So that's been really cool, like learning a new skill again, and it's relaxing. So I think there's quite a few things that you can get into or think about. You know, every person is unique. We all have our things that we love doing, things that we don't really enjoy doing, and things that we're like, oh man, it would be great if I had time to do this thing. Well, now we do have a whole bunch of extra time. And so instead of just filling it up with work or filling it up with, you know, Netflixing, perhaps it's a really good time to do something on your list. And so how do we make time to do these things? Or what would you recommend?
Well, I think it's about picking one, maybe in each category. So something to learn, something that you want to do around your house, like a task that needs doing, but can also be fun, I suppose. So something to learn, something to do, and something to relax that maybe you haven't done before. And try to do those things in the week and schedule them in. Don't try and do a million new things or learn a million new things.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
But just pick one in each category and then schedule them into your week. So for someone like me, I need to schedule in learning and learning time because I'm very much a doer and a relaxer. I'm not so much into learning new things, but I enjoy it when I'm in it. So I need to schedule that type of thing in. And I think you are someone who needs to schedule and honor the schedule of some relaxing time and doing some things that
see what
make
Chantelle
you
did
relax.
there? She said honor. Because I often like schedule things in, but then I just forget about them or continue working, continue like bashing down my to-do list. I always have things I want to do and also things I want to learn. Like I love learning. But when it comes to relaxing, well, that's why I've mentioned iPad kind of stuff. Anything that involves learning, you know, that's how I incorporate it into my relaxing time. But again, I do need to spend some time honoring my relaxation schedule. And it's really good for me. It helps my work. It helps my life if I relax well.
Yeah, so maybe you guys could comment on what some things are that you find good to learn or to do around the house or that helps you to relax.
Yeah.
And we can all learn from one another.
Yeah, tell us what you've been doing, what you want to do, how you relax, and possibly some games that you've enjoyed playing, whether online games, online board games, or, you know, traditional board games, or whatever else. Classes that you've enjoyed, things that you're learning, cool apps, cool iPhone games. We want to hear them.
Yeah, so balance your productivity and your relaxing by scheduling them into your life.
Awesome. All right. I think this one's done.
Cool.